Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Here are the starters for Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Lewandowski. And it was there for them to take the lead so early on here.
Well, they've certainly started brightly, and that should have been the opening goal, no doubt about that.
Firing it in. Well, he couldn't quite hit the target, Stuart.
Well, it's a decent effort, but I don't think it was ever going to trouble the goalkeeper.
And Barcelona winning the ball back. He'll try his luck here. Well, the goalkeeper is thankful that it wasn't a better effort than it actually was. Martin Ødegaard. Not the pass he had in mind. Rafinha. Lewandowski. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game.
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure. It's a well-deserved goal.
On they go again, and Arsenal know they need to wipe out that last goal. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Partey. Declan Rice. Martinelli. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Gabriel Martinelli. Rice with it. And return to Martinelli. And defensive play to be applauded. Declan Rice. De Jong. Plenty of support here. Great opportunity. And a goal! He's doubled his total for the day. It's superb scoring form.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And then the strike from Lewandowski is absolutely devastating. The keeper just couldn't react to the power of the shot. What a goal that is.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Partey. Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Just wasn't going to part with the ball. And teammates around him. Pedri. Koundé. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Trossard. Arsenal could threaten from this position. It was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Declan Rice. Opportunity it is. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Short corner favoured. Targets available, cross comes in. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Alex Balde. Here's Rafinha, outdoing his opponent. Rafinha, making progress. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Nicely cut out. Throw into Arsenal coming up. Martinelli. Trossard. Interception to snuff out the danger. And with your opponents bearing down on you, no wonder you want to just get rid of the ball. Saka. There's the cutback. And alarmingly, that is a long way off target. Rafinha. Decent position.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So on with the game here. Barcelona on top, and it's turning into something of a trouncing. Urian Timber. Martin Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. Now in possession, Trossard. De Jong. Can they get in behind them? Happy to take on the shot. Just can't get it past him. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Long way out this. Oh, a good diving save. short it is. And you need your defender to take charge. Timber. Well, had no intention of losing out. Gabriel Martinelli. A gift for any goalkeeper. Pedri. And in the right position to read it. Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Koundé. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Very quick thinking there. Martinelli. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that, but they took care of the situation defensively. Pedri. Martinelli. Trossard. Saka. Nice weight on the pass, but ably intercepted when it looked as though they might be in. Saka. Well, closed down straight away. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Martinelli. And passing it through. And just has to remain calm. And expertly snuffing out the danger.
Well, showing his class there. He gets his angles absolutely spot on.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Clearance needed to be better. Well, no damage done. Pedri. Well, it could be on for him here. Surely. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass at finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. That's a good ball. And that was a very fine read. Oh, nice ball. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Lewandowski. Pedri. And he takes it on! Well, after that attempt, gobbled up by the keeper. Gabriel Martinelli. Rice with it. Feeding it through. Oh, that's a solid piece of defending when it looked as though it might go wrong for them. Lewandowski. Good effort here. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Kivior. Rice with it. Read it well. Martinelli. And threading it through. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and Saka couldn't hit this any better. What a great finish this is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski now. He cuts it back. And a very good challenge. Urian Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? But nothing comes of it. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Lewandowski. Top-class defending. Well, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Dani Olmo. An encouraging move from Barca. Surely! And fine goalkeeping. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Well, nicely cut out. Gabriel Martinelli. And he has options available. But quick thinking defensively. Can he convert? Well, marginally wide. So close. Decent position. Pedri. Can he find the net? Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Well, I must say, he really has been the poster boy for creativity in this game, Stuart.
Well, what a display from him. Lots of touches, some great passes and an assist. He's been absolutely brilliant today.
Martin Ødegaard. Now in possession, Trossard. Well, they keep the ball moving. really pressing their opponents. That's useful play. Cuts it back. Could be! Just couldn't get it through. They take it short. And Lewandowski waiting. Well, that clearance, the low-risk approach. A throw-in coming up now. Well, they no longer have the ball. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. That's a good-looking ball. Just the challenge that was required. Well, he's certainly not alone. It's looking promising. Cutting it back. And he clears it out of harm's way. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. But the danger averted for now. Saka. It's opening up for them. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And options in the centre. It's been whipped towards the near post. And ready to strike. A disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. But it's all going rather swimmingly for Barcelona as we near the half-time interval. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent. They just need to continue this going into the second period.
And promising stuff from Arsenal. Has a go! And unable to find the target. They put themselves under pressure and have to start finishing chances.
Well, frustration amongst the players. That was half a chance to reduce the deficit there.
Pedri. Here's Rafinha. Lewandowski. Oh, this is looking promising. Well, let's see about the cross. And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Martin Ødegaard. Partey. Martinelli. Saka. Well read to ease the pressure. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. And that'll be a Barca throw. Could be dangerous. Lewandowski, and that is defending of the highest order. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time, 3 minutes to be exact. Valde. Options in the centre. Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Declan Rice. Martinelli. Rice with it. Partey. Trossard. Decent looking pass. He was keen on cutting in. A good and fair challenge. Lewandowski. Crossing into the middle. Well, trying to direct a volley on target is never easy, but that wasn't great, was it?
Well, not the connection he was looking for. It's well wide in the end.
Really clever pressing. And teammates to play it to. Could be troublesome. He must finish! And there we have it. The first half action is over here at the Emirates. Well, there aren't many better finishers in world football than Robert Lewandowski, and strong evidence of that here, Stuart.
Wow, that was absolutely brilliant. His movement, skill and decision-making were of the highest quality. And add to that the 3 goals that he scored. That was as good as you'll see from any...
And the second half has begun here in North London. The try? Well, I'll tell you what, surprising everyone by taking on the shot from that range.
Yeah, that was certainly a good effort from that sort of distance. Really struck it cleanly.
And it's Barcelona's turn now. Lewandowski, and a fine stop to turn the ball away. Gabriel Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. Possession ceded by the Gunners. Pedri. Martin Ødegaard. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Arsenal couldn't keep the ball. Pedri. Has eyes for goal. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Dani Olmo. Do they mean business on this occasion? Lewandowski. Well, credit to him for trying it. Didn't miss by much. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Barca recovering possession well. He's got space. And played to the front post. Well, nothing comes of it. His determination there for all to see. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. And teammates around him. Ødegaard. It's a fierce effort. And the keeper more than equal to it. And he's fired over the corner. And ably dealt with. And the cross goes in. And room to roam for Barca on the wing. Is it going to be? What a commitment to defending. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield. Martinelli. Thomas Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Declan Rice. Partey. Gabriel Martinelli. Failure to keep the ball by Arsenal. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. But just like that, possession changes hands. Martinelli. Well, beating his opponent. Firing it in. And that looked as though it was going to be his second.
Well, he scored and looked a real nuisance throughout the game. That could so easily have been another goal for him.
Koundé. A chance to whip it in. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And he has options available. Lewandowski. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong. Trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
Bukayo Saka. Partey. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Martinelli. A very timely interception. Rafinha. Lewandowski now. Partey. It's with Ødegaard. Timber. Bukayo Saka. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. Rice. And a decent delivery. Just knocked it out of there. That's really good and effective physical play. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo with it. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Well, we're into the final half hour. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. He's protecting it well. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Time for a change then. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here, but timely defending when it mattered. Teammates available. An unforced error, you've got to say. Now the counter-attack looks on. Oh, the threat is there. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Mikel Merino. Martin Ødegaard. Saka. Really effective shielding under pressure. And Arsenal now find themselves in potentially a dangerous position. And Barcelona finding space on the flank. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. Martin Ødegaard. It's with Ødegaard. Gabriel Martinelli. Well, a textbook interception. De Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Rafinha. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. Mikel Merino. Rice with it. Martin Ødegaard. Trossard. No, high quality defending. Pedri. Now Lewandowski carries the ball forward. But can he produce from this position? Jurriën Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Mikel Merino. Arsenal have given it away. Well, that one has promise. And Lewandowski in the thick of things. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Martin Ødegaard. Trossard. And an astute piece of defending. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. And Barca moving the ball with purpose. Frenkie de Jong. Really good build-up, but no end product. Dani Olmo, determined defending. Mikel Merino. It's with Ødegaard. He's putting it wide from there. A pity, really. Dani Olmo. Jules Koundé on the ball. Dani Olmo with it. Oh, good vision. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Played over. Half-hearted clearance. It needs an accurate cross. And dealt with that ball comfortably. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. It might be on for them. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. Saka. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Arsenal could be onto something. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Frankie de Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Lewandowski, a real opening now. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Barca regaining possession. Running with the ball confidently. Not messing around with that clearance. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. And playing it through. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Martin Ødegaard. And take it away. And that's done, it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent backheel this is to set up the goal. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. Lewandowski. Shot blocked, but still alive. Oh, could be. Routine save. Martin Ødegaard. Martinelli. And now with Trossard. Will he find the net? In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out.
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? Lewandowski. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Gabriel Martinelli. Declan Rice. And here's Saliba. Time and the scoreline against Arsenal. But still they're in this. It might still be problematic. Well, no damage done. Dani Olmo. Onto De Jong. Can he find the right pass? Lewandowski. And that's a straightforward stop. Saka.
Well, with the support of these fans, Arsenal are throwing everything at this now. What a finish we're going to get to this game.
Saka. It's with Mikel Merino. And goes for goal! He got a good palm on it.
Well, Arsenal haven't been at their best today, that's for sure. But that was a really big chance to get something from the game. Credit to the keeper, though. It was a great save, wasn't it?
Well, this game is ebbing away. Can Barcelona get over the line?
Well, going forward, they've been excellent. But they've also been too open at the back. They certainly haven't won this yet.
Oh, good-looking run. Reading it well. That's really good controlled defending. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. They have to show a commitment to attack Arsenal in these trying circumstances. Promising move from Barcelona, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Rafinha. Oh, that's a really good run. Martinelli. Advantage Barcelona. He's protecting it effectively. Barcelona have been awarded the throw-in. Well, the referee took note of the earlier incident and now issues the yellow card. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Rafinha. Well, I must say, no shortage of space for Barcelona. Now he must favour the cross. Who's going to win this joust? De Jong. This could finish it. But no, the chance goes a-begging. Goodness gracious me.
Well, you just wonder, will that come back to haunt them? He has to do better there.
Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Trossard. Martin Ødegaard. The clock is against Arsenal, but what can they pull out? Well, he had the chance. He went for power. He might be regretting that now.
Well, he got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor miss.
Koundé. Inigo Martinez. Well, couldn't keep it in. Gabriel Martinelli. Rice with it. Possibilities inside the box. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. The tackle taken away. Declan Rice. Martin Ødegaard. Rice with it. So the referee's whistle means full time, and it goes into the books as a defeat for Arsenal.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Scene here at the Emirates Stadium in North London, and I'm delighted to be able to report that it's a perfect day weather-wise. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Arsenal facing Barcelona.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Will he finish? The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Here are the starters for Arsenal. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Chance to play it in. Now a decent position. Lewandowski. Great defending here. A gift for any goalkeeper. Well, this is what we think for Barcelona. Pedri starts alongside Frenkie de Jong in the centre of midfield. And getting the vote of confidence in attack today, Robert Lewandowski. It has to be. Strong hand on the ball. Declan Rice.
Well, Barcelona have started the game well here and look a real threat every time they go forward. Yes, the keeper made a very good save, but he may need to make a lot more before the end of the game.
Gabriel Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Happy to take on the shot, and that's a very good parry. Thomas Partey. Declan Rice. Saka. And intercepted it. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. is in. Determined defending. And he has options available. Terrific block. And just wide of the post with a header. Saka. Well, that ball looks promising. Throw in here for Arsenal. Arsenal being afforded too much room. Good looking cross. Well, threat over for now. Barcelona a little wasteful in possession. Ødegaard. Return to Ødegaard. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Rafinha. Possibilities inside the box. Pulls it back. Still a chance. Well, it comes to nothing in the end.
Well, the writing is on the wall, isn't it? We've only played a few minutes and already Barcelona have brought out a great save from the keeper. They've got to make it count now.
Koundé. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Oh, breezing past him. Oh, how about that for a tackle? Martin Ødegaard. Space and time for Arsenal. Well, disappointing end to the move. Lewandowski. Here's Rafinha. He has teammates around him. Jurriën Timber. Good work from Barca to make sure possession changed hands. Able to skip past his man. Rafinha. Lewandowski. Composed and patient passing. Lewandowski must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Gabriel Martinelli. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Barca know it's a sector of the pitch devoid of defenders. And there's the feed into the box. Just over the crossbar.
Attacking his first game here today, so welcome, Javier, and I hope you have a fantastic game.
Gabriel Martinelli. And it will be an Arsenal free kick. Played into the centre. Taking care of business defensively here. Martinelli. Can he find the net? And a decent save. Full credit. Elects to go short. And played in. Under pressure, can he do it? Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. Trying to build ahead of steam. Another corner it'll be. And short it is. It might be on for them. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo with it. What a shocking pass, really. Martin Ødegaard. Now in possession, Trossard. Ødegaard. Oh, big chance. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken.
Barcelona get things going again. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Dani Olmo. Balde. Given away by Barcelona. William Saliba. Saka. And return to Saka. Possession and patience, the watchwords. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Ødegaard. On to Trossard. Getting forward. Stopped a surefire goal. Lewandowski. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Arsenal move it forward with purpose and control. But they took care of the situation defensively. And that'll be a Barcelona ball. Could be troublesome. Has eyes for goal! And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Martinelli. Martin Ødegaard. An encouraging Arsenal move. Might be a chance here. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again. The little 1-2 starts it all off. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
rolling again at 2-0. Rafinha. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Opportunity to deliver the cross. It's a Barcelona corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he was the picture of concentration following the corner. That's very effective, good high pressing. Trossard. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Good vision. And fired against the crossbar. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end.
Well, I can't believe that didn't go in. So close to finishing this game off.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. Can he play it in? Firing it towards goal. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Partey. Rice with it. Arsenal could threaten from this position. Martinelli. Well, let's see about the cross. A gift for any goalkeeper. Pedri. And possession lost by Barcelona. Declan Rice. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
De Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Determined defending. It's a fine piece of attacking play from Lewandowski, and he has teammates to give it to. Can they get in behind them? Crucial piece of defending. Short corner routine. Now to play then. Barcelona throw coming up. Excellent defending. Gabriel Martinelli. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Trossard. Thomas Partey. Good tackle. That's a lovely ball. And unable to keep possession. Top-class defending. Advantage, Arsenal. Jakub Kivior. Martinelli. Counter-attacking chance. Martin Ødegaard. Trossard. Chance here. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So back with the action, and Arsenal sprinting away with ease. Rafinha. Back to Lewandowski. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Timber. Trossard. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Inigo Martinez. Koundé. Breaking at pace. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Let's fly here! Well, the goalkeeper's life wasn't made quite as difficult as might have been the case. Bukayo Saka. It's with Ødegaard. Saka. Martin Ødegaard. And a strong tackle. Pedri. Rice with it. Bukayo Saka. And now can he keep calm? Main priority to hit the target, but couldn't do so.
Well, he'd certainly like to have that back again. That was a big chance missed.
Saka did well to win the ball back. And Barcelona showing good width here. It's there for him. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, as we see it again, he was never going to miss that, was he? That's a really simple finish in the end.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Gabriel Martinelli. It's with Ødegaard. On attacking possibilities. And the ball in behind the defenders. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle. And the referee has got to book him, I think. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
Chance to whip it in here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Was it a great clearance? Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Martin Ødegaard. Bukayo Saka. Lots of space for Arsenal. Saka. And return to Saka. And that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Danny Olmo. Another cutback. Great defending. Throw in here for Barcelona. A chance to whip it in. Now the attack fizzled out. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. Rice. Martinelli. And played in. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Martinelli. And a body in the way. Trossard. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. So the corner played into the box. Danger averted for now. Saka. Can he do it? Oh, keeper dealt with it. And short it is. That's a nice looking ball. A very effective clearance. Ødegaard. And here's Rice. Martinelli. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. And time is up as far as the first half is concerned here at the Emirates. Well, there's a good reason why we're highlighting him. He's really dominating in attack in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, what a performance he's putting in here. Great movement, lots of energy, and a very good finish for his goal. He's been excellent.
And underway again. Barca left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
To Lewandowski. Happy to shoot. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Gabriel Martinelli. Now in possession, Trossard. Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, deemed to be offside by the merest of margins.
Well, it's very close to being the perfectly timed run, but whether it's an inch or a yard, he's still offside.
Barcelona have possession again. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo with it. This looks promising. Well, wasteful from Barcelona. Mikel Merino. An encouraging move from Barca. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Angles it back, and the post denied him. And he did what he had to do defensively.
Well, so unlucky not to score there. So close to reducing the deficit.
Could be dangerous. It might be. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Good physical play. Lewandowski. Can he get one back? Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Cross it in here. Well, no way through. Lewandowski. Well, this is better, but they need to make the pressure count now. That's a routine take. Disappointing pass. Lewandowski. Fruitful looking attack. Lewandowski, and using his strength to shield the ball. And a fantastic diving save. Let's see about the delivery. Still could be dangerous. Koundé. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Thomas Partey. It's with Mikel Merino. Timber. Yuri and Timber. Rice with it. Saka. And promising stuff from Arsenal. Martinelli. Merino. Magnificent defending. Dani Olmo. Here's Rafinha. Making considerable progress with the ball. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli. Will he play it in? Rice. Nice weight on the pass. Good hand on that one. De Jong. Rafinha. Alex Balde. Decent position. A chance to eat into their lead. Well, was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Onto the pitch, number 4, Ben White.
Playing it in. Well, not cleared away completely. Well, this could really help the cause. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Trying to deliver it accurately. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Will it happen for them? He must finish! Well, not to be, and they need to get going in an attacking sense here.
Well, in their position, this sort of chance needs to be taken.
And playing it through. Martinelli. And the decision offside here. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. On the offensive. Feeding it through. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Urian Timber. Saka. It's with Mikel Merino. Lewandowski. Here's Rafinha. Throw-ins given. Here it is now, a substitution. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Trying to open them up. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Martinelli. And here's Rice. Cross fired over. Can he put it away here? Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Inigo Martinez. Koundé. Now with De Jong. Dani Olmo. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And goes for goal! Well, it could have been a better effort, and I think we were all expecting it would be. Declan Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Tremendous vision. High quality defending. Declan Rice. And the ball back with Barcelona here. Oh, good vision there. And options in the centre. And the danger's still on. And unable to hit the target. Goal kick here.
Yeah, but it's good defending. He knew he was going to be beaten in the air, but he did enough to stop him scoring.
Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. He's got to score! And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Rafinha. Alex Balde. This looks more than decent. Can he finish? Huge block. He's showing good defensive judgment. Arsenal finding space on the wing. But they dealt with the threat posed. Dani Olmo. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. And Lewandowski waiting. Not the best clearance. Lewandowski. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Martin Ødegaard. 20 minutes to go in this one. Excellent vision. Oh, good vision. And saved by the keeper. Marino. Very quick thinking there. Now, who can he play it to? And fine reading of the situation. Martin Ødegaard. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
It's going to take a while to see how bad this injury is because he got trodden on in that last challenge. So his foot is definitely a bit sore.
Cheers, Jeff. Mikel Merino. Gabriel Martinelli. And quick thinking defensively. De Jong. Rafinha. Well, he's given us away. Promising pass. Balde. Dani Olmo with it. Just the challenge that was required. Martinelli. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this. Went in strongly, decisively. Lewandowski, can he take the chance? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect keepers to save everything at their near post, but I think he should probably do better. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
So the current scoreline 4-2. Will get the advantage from the referee. Martinelli. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Good officiating, waiting for the play to stop and now going back to caution him. And the short option preferred. Cross could be useful. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Now the pressure from his opponent was telling. Arsenal recovering possession well. Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Well, possibilities in the centre. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Declan Rice. And he gave it quite the blast, but nowhere close to the goal. Read it well defensively. Rafinha. And that's great work to keep it in play. Good looking sequence. The cross is on. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Could pull one back here.
As you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Martinelli. Declan Rice. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Electing to cross into the centre. And putting paid to the danger. And room to roam for Barca on the wing. This could be the equaliser. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Only Only 5 minutes left for play, and tension galore with the teams locked together. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Barcelona on the attack in the closing moments. Still level here. And he read it superbly.
Well, these Arsenal fans believe there's still one more big chance coming their way to win this. If they take it, this place will go wild.
Well, they've decided to make a change. And Barca exploiting the space on the wing. Could still be dangerous. De Jong. And it's with Inigo Martinez. Frankie de Jong. Barcelona on the front foot in anticipation of scoring the winner. And able to close down the shot. Can he find the net? Easy meet for the goalkeeper. Declan Rice. Plenty of support here. Martinelli. Can they forge ahead? Yes is the answer. And that could be oh so important.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Given the circumstances, Barcelona have got to go for it. Time is against them here. Lewandowski. Good idea. Well, they're still trailing, and time is against them.
Well, it was a big chance and a big miss. That should have been the equaliser. Not long left now.
Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Really getting stuck in. Well, he's certainly not alone. Brilliant pass. Lewandowski. And that's a very good parry. Declan Rice. It's with Mikel Merino. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. To keep them in this.
Well, it's a good save, but time is running out for them here.
And strong play here. Oh, nice ball. Taking care of business defensively here. White. And here's Saliba. Declan Rice. Merino. Not going to do. Well wide of the target. intercepting it. Oh, tremendous vision. Well, thumped clear. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. The delivery wasn't a great clearance. And the move breaks down. This might be ideal for the counter. Intelligent threaded pass here. No degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Declan Rice. It's with Mikel Merino. And that was a very fine read. Barcelona fighting against this overall situation. What can they pull out of the fire? So there it is, the final whistle, and a satisfying outcome for Arsenal and their many fans around the world. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.
I think Merino deserves really high marks for his performance. I enjoyed watching him. How about you?
Well, he's the match winner, and deservedly so. He was outstanding today. He's great to watch when he's in this sort of form.